Hello and welcome to another episode of the Show Thoughts podcast. I am the Big Show, of course. Sam and Eric are with me as always. So before we start recording, Sam was telling us about this wonderful lady who was washing her car with a bottle of water. And Sam, could you just reiterate your story?
So I'm sitting here, like, okay, so my apartment is next to pretty much a well-driven road. Like, it leads into Brownsville Road and 51. So people have a tendency to drive by. They have a lot of people walk by. It's whatever. So I kept hearing this noise, and I was like, what the fuck? And it finally annoyed me to a point that I was like, I'm getting up and I'm going to look. So right outside my apartment, there was a woman who parked her car, and she's out there washing her car with a bottle of water, baby wipes, and hand sanitizer. And I'm watching her, like literally, she will take the baby wipe, pour a little water, squirt all this hand sanitizer, and just start scrubbing her car. And I'm like, okay. But here's the kicker. She's doing all this while her mini skirt is hiked all the way up and everything is exposed. Everything.
So her hoochie cake is just out.
Coochie's out, her ass cheeks are out, you name it. And she's wondering why there were at least 7 men just casually walking back and forth, being like, hey, what's up? Yeah, they're getting a glimpse there, girlfriend. They're getting a glimpse. Like,
Yeah, they're like, I didn't know there was a free show over here.
They were sampling the goods before they took a little piece.
Yeah, but I mean, I really wouldn't be sampling the goods if she's out there with like hand sanitizer. Probably like on something, just out there like, hold on, this one corner, I gotta work this
Hey,
corner.
she is a cleanly person. There's some motherfuckers out there that won't clean at all.
so you're gonna spin it that way.
That's what I was
I'm
gonna
just
say.
trying to give the girl some credit.
Do this.
Trying to give the girl some credit.
I mean, okay. I mean,
She being clean and giving back to the community. I mean, come on now. That's a good person if you ask me.
if you want to call it that, it's like a win-win there. That's great. But then, like, y- when you turn around and you see like 6 dudes just staring at you, you should. I don't care, man or woman. You should be like, hey. Y'all saw something. My bad. My bad. It's
Hey,
clean.
her
At least
ego
hand
was through the roof
sanitizers.
that day. Her
What's
ego
that?
was top notch
Oh
ego
yeah,
that day.
for sure. For
That's even
sure.
if she was like aware though, because every time somebody walked by, they were like, hey, she would stop washing and be like, hey, what's up?
Oh,
Hey. Like, not even like she was in
she
her own
wasn't
little
even
world
aware
here.
that like her pussy's out. Like, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Like,
hey,
I made sure, because I'm a girl's girl, okay? I made sure to be out there. I recorded it. I watched her. I needed to make sure she got home safe because I was like, I don't know what you're on, girlfriend, but shit ain't about to happen in front of my apartment, okay?
but if it does happen, she's in the cleanest car imaginable. Like, seriously. That much hand sanitizer? Like, bro, that's a lot of hand sanitizer. Like, you think about it, if she's cleaning that entire car, I don't give a fuck if it's as small as a Spark or as big as like a Chevy Colorado. That's a lot of hand sanitizer. Like,
Well, you
Yeah,
know
seriously.
but
what
like,
though? That the hand sanitizer alcohol leaves no streaks.
but is it good for the paint for the car?
Well,
I
I don't
mean,
think she was worried about that.
at this point in time, I don't think girlfriend was worried about the paint. Nah, not at all. Like, especially like with the way the weather has been here in Pittsburgh this week, she probably definitely wasn't worried about it. I mean, the heat could have made it bubble, but I don't know. I
I
don't
mean, the
think she
fact that
was.
she wasn't even worried that she was exposing all of
Yeah,
Brentwood, I think she.
I think old girl had definitely a zero fucks given kind of day.
Yeah.
Like, maybe she just, we don't know her backstory. She might have had like the ugliest, stinkiest person in that car, and was like,
Not
I
like
gotta
when you
get
describe it.
all remnants of this person need to go.
Maybe she murdered somebody.
Why you go so dark?
I'm just saying.
Maybe she killed somebody. I mean, maybe I don't
Yeah, but
know.
then wouldn't she want to be cleaning the inside of her car more so than the outside?
But
I
to
mean,
take
you
one of
said she was
Eric,
out there for a grip before you
I
got
was
up, so
gonna
you don't
say
know what
like,
she cleaned.
yeah, to
That's
take Eric's
true.
point of
That's
view,
You
true.
just
like
caught
she
her at
might
the
have caught her.
maybe she didn't kill somebody in the car. Maybe she just mowed them down and she was cleaning the blood off the hood.
Or you might have just caught her when she was doing the outside when she did the inside earlier.
Maybe she was trying to strip the paint to hide the car because it was now under police suspicion.
Investigation. Yeah.
You
They were just
know,
like,
I have yet to see her come back. I don't know where she is. I have not seen her car. So
so is this like in front of your house?
yeah.
Apparently, your house needs to be like a Cho Thoughts on location situation.
That's 'cause, like,
It does because like you got some quote unquote stunners up in there. Like I'm just saying, like we could definitely do a on location shoot where it's like the cameras just turn and you hear the three of us doing commentary the whole fucking time. Like, oh, look at that guy. Oh, look, it's the lady with her pussy all out, man. She got a lot of cars today. Then here's the guy who's like hiding bodies. That's it, Eric. Maybe it ties back into that dude hit a body for her. She had to go clean the car. You
I'm just
know,
saying.
had to get rid of it all. I mean, we're on fire. We're doing pretty good already.
Just saying.
In this episode for sure. Damn. So I have to because oh my god, it was breaking news when I went and did my DOT physical. It looks like Aaron
I want to
Rodgers signed
fucking
with the
hear shit.
Steelers.
I don't want to hear shit from you.
Looks like Aaron Rodgers is a Steeler.
I don't want to hear shit
Oh.
from you.
Is that
Guess
why?
what?
Okay, I
was like,
I didn't
I
know what
honestly
was
do
going
not
on.
care.
But like all I kept seeing was like his photo everywhere, and then I heard the opposite. Like a couple of friends of mine on Facebook were like, Aaron Rodgers isn't even that good. And then others were like, what the fuck are the Steelers thinking? And I was like, I don't really follow football, but
Typical
something big just happened.
fucking Yinzers. This motherfucker's going to take us to the playoffs, probably an AFC championship, and then they're going to be all down. Oh, yeah, I said from the beginning Rodgers was going to do this shit. Fuck you. If you don't like him now, you don't like him when we're in the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not claiming like he's going to take us to the Super Bowl. I mean, the team still needs some work. But I'm just
You
saying,
just talked
I,
all this shit on a
I
rant. You're
hate
like,
these
I don't
motherfuckers.
know.
Well, what
Listen,
team was he originally on though? Like that's what.
okay, so this is why I told him to shut up. Because for 18 years, that man played for his favorite fucking Green Bay Packers
Oh, okay.
and took them to the Super Bowl against the Steelers. So I'm just saying.
Carry on.
And then he left, and he just recently played for the New York Jets, which I don't know which football team you up there. You or I think you're Giants, probably your neck of the woods. Yeah.
Mhm.
So he is a Jets guy, and then that didn't work out. So now he's with us, and I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just saying, it's an improvement from what we fucking had. But I'm not saying like I'm not singing "Here we go Steelers to the Super Bowl" like praises.
No.
I just think it's going to be an interesting year. I mean, we still need some wide receiver help. DK Metcalf can't do it all. Like, I don't know about the running back situation because we got Warren and then they picked up the dude from Philly, Gainwell, which isn't bad, but I don't know how well that's going to go. Our offensive line still hasn't proven to me that they're going to be able to fucking protect Aaron Rodgers. So it's like, there's still a lot of shit. TJ Watt hasn't even signed yet. We don't know what the hell's going on with him. Like,
yeah,
there's so much shit, but I just hate these fucking yinzers that are all like, fuck Aaron Rodgers, he made us wait and da-da-da. Like, and then you're going to see it come fucking December when they're like, oh, Steelers are going to make the playoffs. They got a chance of running. I'm not, again, I said at least AFC championship, but we got to run into some buzzsaws in the playoffs there. You know, but I'm just saying, like, it's just, I fucking hate Steeler fans.
So my takeaway from this is like, of course, like in the Packers, like in Rodgers, I liked Favre. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like the holdout was like the holdout. Aaron
But
Rodgers
it
is
wasn't
very
even a
dramatic.
holdout. Like then that's the thing is like nobody listened to the full story. They just want to put in their mind that, oh, he made us wait. The Steelers are bitches for waiting on him. Like he came out publicly when all that shit started happening and people were saying like what, that he's got the Steelers by the balls or whatever, like he's holding them
Something like
hostage.
that.
He came out finally publicly and said, like, I told them from the very beginning that I needed time away from the game before the next season started. He flat out admitted there. Now, he didn't say family or close friend, but I think it was more a family member had been recently diagnosed with cancer. And he was making sure that they had every possible medical, shit for them to take care of them and was focused on his personal life. That's why he didn't come and sign right away. And I love these idiots that are like, he didn't even come to OTAs. He wasn't signed. He didn't fucking. Right now, he's still a free agent. Like, he didn't have to come to OTAs. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people aren't reading the full story. They just want to believe what they want in their own mind.
That's where I get annoyed with some of the fans. Like, they seem to forget that these athletes are still human. They still have families. They still have things to do outside of their career.
And the man was contemplating retiring. Like, he didn't even know if he wanted to play football. Like, this will be his 21 or 22 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like he's gonna. I think I saw the article today. KDA or somebody posted it. Like, his birthday, I guess, is during football season. He'll be like 42, 43 years old during the football season this year. And it's like, and I get it. Like, yeah, we're bringing in another old guy to try and take the team, but the guy can still throw the ball. Like, I mean, I guess he can't run and be young Aaron Rodgers, but he's still got a fucking arm. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, and it's just like, so I'm the same way, Sam. Like, that's one of the reasons that I'm not like a die-hard Steelers fan. Like, yes, I support them. They're the local team. I do like players and shit, but like, the Yinzer fans drive me fucking nuts when it comes to Steelers. Like, it's if couldn't tell, it's a touch subject.
You can definitely tell it's hit a sore spot for you 110%. But like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong whatsoever. Because what they will do is exactly what you said they'll do. They'll flip it. Say if we start winning or whatever, or we start. I don't even care. Say we go out and he fucking throws out a banger of a first game, right? Oh, that's right. Oh man, I never doubted him one bit. You're the same motherfucker that was complaining. That,
like, I want to start screenshotting some of these motherfuckers' Twitter accounts, like their posts, just like, but okay, let's recall this shit because remember when you said, you know what I mean? Like,
you just sitting there holding receipts, like, yo, remember what you said in, like, I don't know, like May of 2025, like, now look at you, But
that's what I mean. Like,
if you're dead, I don't know. I hate those bandwagon fans because I'm just saying. I feel that way about Juan Soto, okay? I am still not a fan of his. I don't give a rat's ass that he hit how many home runs so far. He's not living up to his potential. I still think that he's been overpaid, and I'm still not happy. I don't give a rat's ass. If the Mets make it to the World Series, I will be happy, but I will still tell you that Juan Soto had nothing to do with it. I will follow through on my word.
That's the thing, though, is you're still a fan of the team, and like, I think your situation's a little different. Like, you didn't right away bandwagon, and you're not you understand.
There's
like
no bandwagon in you because you are a diehard fan.
Like, I think your situation's a little different. It's these.
It is fucking Yinzers. Is exactly what the fuck it is. I'll speak on it, even though I'm wearing the damn Steelers hat because it matches the bluey jersey. Like, that's Yinzers being fucking Yinzers.
Pat McAfee said it the best. He was telling somebody this. I think he was just talking on the show, and I think it was. Oh no, I think he was talking to Russell Wilson last season, and he was like, "Well, he goes, I'm not there, but like, welcome to being a Pittsburgher." You know what I mean? He goes, "Be prepared. The Steeler fans are either gonna love you or they're gonna fucking hate you. Like, Steeler fans are so fair weathered. Like, if you're doing good, they love you, but the moment you throw an interception or you do something bad, they're like, fuck this guy, get rid of him, cut him, go, he's got to go." Like, I mean, I wasn't that big of a fan of Russell Wilson coming here. Justin Fields, I was a little bit just because he was younger and I thought I had more of an upside, but I mean, that didn't work out either. So it's just like, we don't know shit until the season starts. Like, we got a quarterback, we got a couple quarterbacks. Like, all we can do is just wait and see. Like, and that's the funny thing. Like, you were saying, like, he's gonna go ball in that first game. Like, I don't know if you so the first game of the season we play the Jets in New York or whatever, New Jersey, whatever the hell that field is.
New Jersey, yeah.
It's possible that he'll try to do something. I mean, he is Aaron Rodgers, but he could also do the same thing as the Jets, where he goes out there and gets
Well,
hurt.
did you also see Sunday Night Football, November whatever 8th or something like that? The Packers come to Pittsburgh,
Yeah, yeah, I might want to
so
go to
it's
that
like
game.
they said he gets to play both of the old teams in one season with the Steelers.
I mean, we'll see.
But it don't mean
Maybe
shit though. I mean, it's still just football. Like, yeah, like I don't like people are making a big
let's
deal of it.
try to
I don't
have a
know.
conversation, God.
Yeah, he's not happy
Like,
either. Evidently, he must be a yinzer.
he's out there fucking thunder and lightning. I'm like, we're trying to have a conversation, my dude.
They fucking delayed the Pirate game. Speaking of fans, they delayed
Oh
the
God.
Pirate game, and all over Twitter, everybody's like, "Why even restart it? Just fucking cancel it. We're gonna lose." Like,
I
I mean,
mean,
you're only 15 and a half games behind first.
I was gonna say, like, I think I'll speak for me and Sam, where it's like, why would you start it?
hey, they've been
Like,
doing all right. Hey,
there we go.
they pitched a shutout yesterday.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Against what? The Astros?
Hey, Astros are no joke.
you hear
I'm
that,
not saying
Sam?
they like playing the Yankees or anything, but they no joke.
I'm like, you hear that, Sam? The pitch to shut out. Yes,
Listen,
Pittsburgh.
listen. I have held true to. Oh no, I'm gonna break my fucking rule tomorrow. Oh fuck. Anywho, I have held true that I have not worn a Pirates hat since they fired Shelton, and then like the whole kind of downfall. Like,
Yeah,
not that there wasn't a downfall, but you know what I mean. Like,
there wasn't quite of a rise.
yeah. So, but yeah, I'm going to the game. So now I guess fuck. Like,
And you know it's supposed to rain tomorrow too, right?
hey, it's Pride Day. I'm going to support the Prides.
I
There
mean,
you
that's fine,
go.
but still, it's gonna rain. It's supposed to rain. It's raining, and it's raining.
I was going to say
It'll
it's
get
raining now. So,
it'll get
Yeah, right.
delayed.
It's like fucking pouring.
I don't
And
care.
God was angry because he don't like the Steelers or something. I don't know.
You don't like Aaron Rodgers going to
He
Steelers,
don't like
evidently.
Aaron Rodgers go to the Steelers.
He
You
was
want
like
to
they
go
were
in here?
supposed to go.
I'll have Pittsburgh people and Yinzers like, what do you mean God don't like the Steelers? I'm like, dude, calm the fucking down. Pump the
Hey,
brakes.
how about the Pens? Hey, if we're talking Pittsburgh sports, Pens signed a new fucking coach.
Oh yeah.
He looks like what was that movie? It was a kid. It was a cartoon when the kids were little. Show I know. Brain something with the blue dude with the big dome. He's like an evil mastermind guy.
Megamind.
Megamind. He looks like that fucking dude. Swear to God.
wait, who is
Sam.
it?
Yeah, I was like, Sam.
His I don't know his first name. Last name is Muse. Matt. I think it's Matt Muse. MUSE.
How original it is, Matt Muse.
Yeah, I think that's his name. Matt Muse. He was the assistant coach for the Rangers.
See, this is why we have Samantha now. Samantha is the fucking fact checker.
Yep.
And then
Did
she can
you?
pull him up, and then she can pull up the dude from Megamind and be like, oh my God.
Side by side.
Oh my God.
Dan Muse.
Oh, Dan. Whatever. It was.
Dan,
I
Matt.
knew it was a common name.
It's so common.
Doesn't he look like a weirdo though?
Trying to find a picture of him. Oh my God.
Yeah. You almost look like Sloth. You fucking like Sloth Love Chunk. Like,
It really does. I don't know. He kind of reminds me also of that cute little gremlin on Lord of the Rings. The one who's always
Gollum?
after the ring.
Gollum?
yeah, he got a little
Yeah.
Gollum in him. For those of you out there, look up Penguins' new head coach, Dan Muse, and get a glimpse of that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
and enjoy the treat. Enjoy the treat.
Hey, I'm not going to judge him though by his looks. He might be a great coach. I don't know anything about him as far as I just know that he was last with the Rangers, where our coach went. Sully went.
I'm like, get it together.
I had a stroke
Oh
today,
my.
so sorry.
Dan Muse is only 5 years older than Sidney Crosby.
Oh, wow.
He's younger than all of us.
But he looks more in disarray than the rest of us, so.
Oh yeah, he does.
But
No, he looks young. He does look young. It's just, I don't know.
So if people go and research what Dan Muse looks like, I want to know in the comment section what you think he looks like. If you think we're right, or do you have another approach to Dan Muse?
We got Megamind, Gollum, Sloth.
Sloth from the Goonies.
I mean, what do we know about him?
He came from New York. That's all I know. He was up there in your state.
So you just sit there like, what do you know about Samantha? Hey, she came from New York.
I mean, I know he
Oh, I
coached.
know.
He's got like I think they said like 20 years coaching experience, but this is his first time as a head coach in the pros. I think he had coached like maybe in the minor league.
So he coached the USA Hockey's national team development program for 3 seasons before joining the staff at the Rangers. He was also a Nashville Predators assistant from 2017 to 2020. He led Chicago of the United States Hockey League to the 2017 Clark Cup and was an assistant for the 2013 NCAA national champion Yale Bulldogs.
Oh, he's a brainiac. He got the big brain. He's from he knows about that Yale shit. He's a megamind.
Yeah, we'll see if he has a mega mind to do what I've been wanting him to do, and that's get rid of some people that I want to get rid of.
Yeah, I don't think that's up to him though.
I'd be writing sliding notes. I'd be leaving notes like Sam's fucking neighbor.
That's up to Dubas.
I would. I'd be like, fire this guy. Just start leaving it on the ice. Just fire this one.
We can't talk about Sam's neighbor. Sam is so annoyed with her neighbor that she's been having thoughts of like slashing her tires.
Wait, like the lady that hides the bodies, the burlesque lady, or are we talking about Creepy McCreeperton that leaves shit on the fucking ground?
We're talking about a Ukraine woman who doesn't understand that at 3:00 in the morning you don't allow your dog to bark and you don't play fetch with her, and then you don't you don't have the police go to your apartment and wonder why. They were there this morning.
There is a lot popping.
Wonder why, Sam?
That fucking apartment complex is popping. We are shooting on location.
Hey, listen, I did the same thing though. So, Cho, as you know, I got these fucking semis parking on my street still.
Okay.
So, I did what the city told me to do, and I finally said, I'm calling 911. So I called the cops, and I said, can I have an officer come and check out these vehicles? They're illegally parked on whatever.
Yeah.
Cop came, looked at shit, drove away. I'm like, so the next day, I'm getting out of the car, coming home from work, and the dude was pulling the fucking semi up in front of my house. So I waited for him to get out, and I said, hey, buddy. He goes, yeah. I was like, did you get a ticket? He goes, no. I was like, better watch where you're parking those vehicles. Cops were here checking them out. I don't know why, but they was walking all around them checking them out. I was like, I don't know what they was doing, but they was looking at your trucks. And he was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. He was like, thanks for the info, bro. And he just walked away. And I was like, jackass.
Meanwhile, he walked away. He's like, mucho see.
Yeah.
See, no, the cops have been coming here a lot lately, and it's kind of getting to a point that I'm like, oh my God, they must I don't know, they must hate it here. So last night, no, it was yesterday morning, I looked out and I was like, oh, okay, this woman, Kim, who lives in the building, she had parked her car in front of the building.
We lost her.
She got stuck.
She can't talk about Kim, evidently.
Apparently, as soon as she talked about Kim, it was like, no Kims.
Throttled her.
I know. And now the lovely Samantha looks like she has a face like she has to poop.
She's thinking.
She's thinking so hard about Kim. She can't even fucking focus. She's like, you know what?
She's trying to remember that song that M wrote about Kim, and she's gonna start singing it.
I know, because that was a lethal ass song. He really hated that bitch.
I think she hates her too.
Right? Shit. Man, oh God. Good Lord. Till Sam comes back. I mean, while Sam is, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe Sam's stuck like that. Sam is gone.
Yes.
Sam is vanished. Sam was just like, blue.
She was kidnapped.
Until Sam comes back. Money in the Bank is this weekend, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, our truth though.
I know our truth. But hey, wait. We'll get into it in a little bit. Hey, Sam's back from talking shit on Kim and getting all fucked up from the Matrix. So
Don't.
Sam's back.
Sam, do not talk about Kim.
You know what?
Don't talk about Kim no more.
I don't know if it's the app or my internet connection.
It was
Could
Kim.
possibly be internet connection, but it might be Kim. Because as soon as you started talking about her, one, your face froze. It looked like you were either deep in thought or you had to go use the bathroom. And two, then it took you away. It was like, you're out of here.
Yeah, you guys disappeared, and I was like, oh no, and then it was like something came up saying that I was disconnected and that I was like kicked out or whatever, and I was like, oh, and then I tried to come back in and it wouldn't let
Yeah,
me.
I was like, it literally just shut you down. And I was like, did Darlene call you? That's what happens. If Darlene called you, that's what fucking happens. But so we'll let you continue about your Kim neighbor, but proceed with caution. Don't use names. You might be gone.
Yeah, so I parked her car.
Yeah. Don't do
We're
it.
gonna try somewhere else because
I
I
was
think my
like, look,
internet
I was
sucks.
like, dude,
Don't do it. All right, we're moving on from Kim.
I was like, yeah,
AK.
poor Kim's taking has like a voodoo hex on Sam or something. Like the range is taking over Sam's whole entire fucking thing going on. Oh no, it's over.
I can hear you. I can't see you. You're all
This is great. She's gone. She'll be back.
She's in the
So
multiverse.
it's the multiverse. But till Sam comes back. So yeah, Money in the Bank, Know Our Truth. I saw Mariah May debuted on NXT. That was really cool. I knew she was coming from AEW.
I didn't watch NXT this week.
I saw Punk got screwed over, so now Grande Americano or whatever that fucking stupid ass Starbucks drink.
Chad Gable.
Yeah, Chad Gable is going to be in it. So I love Money in the Bank. It's exciting. I'm excited about it. It'll. I'm more or
Some
less
motherfuckers
excited.
is going off of ladders.
I'm excited to see Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Vaquer in the same ring together. I might have a moment. Just might have a moment.
Okay.
Okay, just letting everybody know now. Brandy already knows about it, so I might have a moment. Hey, Eric, guess what? Sam's back again. Maybe Kim didn't kill her or something.
Don't
Or
say the name. No one say the name.
I know. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. Hey, Sam's back again. All right. Yeah, here we go.
Sam, is it you? Is it really you?
Or is it somebody from the multiverse? Like we don't know what's going on.
It's me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's there.
The rain knocked out my internet.
Ah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Fucking internet. But
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good for now. Shit. But we're
I'm glad you guys
we are
are.
going to try to finish this story.
Hey, can you adjust this? I don't like being in the middle.
You're just weird. You just want to be Pete in the middle.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're weird. Okay, Sam. Let's try this again.
We're not talking about it.
We're gonna try it one more time.
Okay, let's try
And
this
Okay.
one more time because if I
And
get
Sam can
lost,
get this
guys, I'm
off.
just gonna say peace out.
All right, let's try it, Sam.
Yep. Peace out.
Wait, no,
Okay.
she didn't peace.
So
She's still there. It's she's stuck.
I'm gone. What's going on?
I'm almost pissing myself over here. It's like if she's Sam
Hear you
is,
guys.
Sam is having the most technical difficulties. That fucking rain did a number. It did a number. So,
Here's the thing. I live in the same side of the city as her, and there's nothing over here.
but that's the thing about them stupid ass grids. So if we lost Sam, then Sam's obviously gonna peace out. So we will get to that story either
Another
now
time.
or another time. But I mean, with me, I got fire engines and shit, and God yelling above me. Look, there she goes. So, one thing I learned: can't talk about Kim.
No.
No. So, to point to that, so Kim if you're watching this, like my Kim from the other day, don't be back on this show. Like you might be kicked right off. If we start saying something about your name. So keep it casual. We'll just talk about lady like you can't use Kim apparently because shit shuts down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, but anywho, well, we can talk about Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got Cena and
we got Cena and Rhodes with their tag team partners of Logan Paul and main event Jey Uso. Yeet,
yeah.
yeet. That's exciting. There's no excuses. We're shooting. We're shooting here. Okay, people. Jesus, cheese and rice and crackers. Jeez Louise.
Sam's
Sam's not there. Sam's not there. I'm just laughing at the whole situation. What happened with the rain? The rain just did
she
multiple
just
shit.
she just wanted us to let the people know that there's an outage in her area and she'll be back next week.
Okay, so thanks, Sam, for being here. We appreciate it. Sorry about the rain.
Heard
But
about the booty cheeks though.
them fucking booty cheeks, and apparently her community is very active. We're gonna have to for real.
I know her community. I used to coach youth hockey in our
We're
community.
gonna have to get some video footage of this.
See, that's the weird part about like Brentwood. Like I don't know how well you know it, like with all your travels and stuff, but it's like you literally could go like one part of Brentwood is like I don't want to say fancy, but it's you got a little bit of money. People got nice houses, property. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well kept lawns, the whole 9 yards. And then you go a few blocks and you're like, what the fuck just happened? I'm in the middle of a war zone here. Buildings are falling over. Fucking crackheads on the corner. Booty
yeah.
cheeks is out. You know what I mean? Like
Where, like, so when we would live with Ashley's mom, she would she lived in Carrick.
oh yeah,
And certain things we would do would be like in Brentwood or Baldwin or around that area. Like Xander and her, I believe Xander, her, and Saoirse and her mom or whoever. I don't know what happened per se, but they went to like a carnival over that way yesterday. And like that's in Baldwin, so I knew that's always fun because I mean, fuck, it's a carnival. Who doesn't like carnivals? But you go a couple, 2, 3 blocks like in the Brentwood, it's like, yeah, okay, ain't nobody worried about them funnel cakes no goddamn more.
no. Oh, cakes are sprinkled with more than just powdered sugar.
Yeah, right. Might be a little fentanyl, and I bet you better be very careful.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's like that's most carnivals though too. Let's just put that on blast right now. We're not just doing Baldwin, okay? We're not just calling shit out. Like shit can be a little tricky. You know what I'm saying?
Can
Like
be.
it really can. It could be like this could be
Especially if it's run by a church. All kinds of fucked up shit going on.
dude. But those are the best ones though.
They're the best, but they be doing a whole bunch of illegal shit.
Yeah. But I mean, who isn't doing illegal shit anymore?
Not me. Sam is evidently. Fred's caught up to her.
I know the feds is watching 2 Chainz.
He changed.
So so with all that going on, Eric and I can kind of discuss what we went last weekend and saw, which
Yeah.
is we took Xander along with Xander, Brandy, myself, and Eric all went to this local what was the wrestling promotion? 880?
880.
880 wrestling promotion in the Penn Brewery down in, I guess you would call that
North side.
Deutschtown of
North side.
Northside. Yeah. And one, it's an experience. It was.
Well, I gotta put a disclaimer out there. The show didn't go the way it was advertised because of the weather last Friday. So they had to move it indoors, which they obviously, I guess, had as a backup plan. So I don't want to say they weren't prepared, but it was not the setup that they are obviously originally planned. Because that's the thing too. The promotion for that night was called Without
Like,
Ceilings or something.
no ceilings.
no ceilings, meaning it was, it was supposed to be outside, and so obviously there was more than a fucking ceiling. I mean, them motherfuckers was almost busting their head off fucking chandeliers.
Well, you saw the one dude when he was out there on the top and he came out with his entrance music, like he got up and like
Oh, he hit his
like
head off that beam.
hit his head off the beam. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was definitely an adjustment for everybody, but I think it being inside the way it was made it actually a little more interesting.
I mean, I'll get the Xander part out. Like one for people that would like to know, he did fairly well. Better than
I
I
think he's
even
really
imagined.
good.
I think he
Yeah,
did really good. Um he really enjoyed himself and then he got tired. I mean, kids get tired and then like he was I guess he would say he was like bored. Maybe after an hour. But I loved how he was like counting down the matches. Okay, four more. Okay, three more.
yeah, he was getting involved a little bit. Like he stood there with me for a little while. Like he moved over towards me a little closer, and me and him were standing there, and then that's whenever I was like, get him. I was like, oh, I was like, who do you like, the dude in the black shorts or the dude in the white or whatever the other dude? And he was like, black shorts, and I was like, all right. So I was trying to like how hype on, like, you know what I mean, like,
Yeah.
and he was like, if he saw that we were intrigued, like he got intrigued.
Yeah. The best is though is he would clap when we
Oh
were
yeah,
clapping for like the comeback or like the hot tag or whatever, and he would get into it, and then we would get too loud
yeah.
because somebody hit a spear. We were like spear, and he was like, "Okay,"
He's
like
like enough of this shit, Dad.
yeah, he was like, "We get it." Or like when they did like the super kick party, we were like super kick, and he was
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Okay, calm down." I was like,
yeah,
"Dude," I was like, I forgot who I took to this thing, but
yeah,
like, but for the most part, he did enjoy it. Like when he was clapping, he was counting the three counts,
yeah.
and like he really did enjoy it. Would I take him again? Per him, no,
No, he don't want to go. He's.
it's not his thing.
I think that during the matches, it was enough to keep his attention. But again, the way everything was set up, there was like some downtime between each match. It wasn't, quick one match
Yeah,
to the next type of thing. They had to adjust to the settings and whatnot. So there was some downtime, and that's where you could tell he was like you said, getting bored. I'm like, we're losing his interest. That's when I started asking him, like, well, who do you like? And it was
right.
just keep him entertained because I mean, I'll admit it was, yeah, that was probably the only part that was, I don't know, I want to say bad, but like it was just like,
It was just I wouldn't even call it disappointing. It was just like it was dead space, you know.
yeah, and I guess too, like you got to figure too, like we're used to like WWE, AEW, like even TNA, like NXT, like even when they're in between matches, there's still something going on. They're building to the next story. They're
Yeah,
showing video stuff. I mean, obviously this was just a local show. There was none of that. There was the Wankster Paul Heyman, but
he
Mike was
really was, bro.
he tried, but it was like his mic like sounded so muffled. It was hard to
Yeah,
hear what he was saying, and he was trying to hype the crowd and do his thing, which again, like it was cool, but it was just like
and we even saw the female final boss.
at least that's what we think she was. I don't know what the hell she
I don't
was.
know who she was, but
He
like,
was another one like Sam's people. Like we almost saw that whole booty cheeks too.
dude, when we walked in, I even looked at Brandy. I was like, her whole ass gonna be out. Like,
Yeah,
if
the
she
waist that
bends a
skirt was
certain way,
that skirt was a little
yeah,
mini.
for sure. But I mean, like what you and I were talking about, like for this show, is there was quite the cast of characters. It was almost reminded me of like Jay's show. Like it
Yeah.
was a cast of characters. Like the old men getting into it, like screaming and hollering, like, come on, ref. I was like, yo, oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay, all right. And I whispered over to Brandy, I said, this reminds me so bad of Heels on Netflix. Like
Uh,
the local show and everybody gets into it. And I was like, wow. I was like, that's why when we were in the car on the way back to drop you off, I was like, I would fucking do that again. Like,
Yeah, I would be intrigued too, and I would also be intrigued to like see it, even if they have another, even if their next show's indoors, but like a proper indoor setup. Not, I mean, their ring was only what 2-3 inches off the ground. That wasn't
yeah,
normal ring height. Like, and could you? And I guess that's too because of it. Like, could you imagine if that ring was raised to normal height? There would have been no way they'd have been able to wrestle at
no,
least off the ropes. Like they wouldn't have been able to do anything.
right. So it's almost like they tried as fast as they could to make it the
Which,
best they could.
and I give them credit for. I mean, I mean, like you said, it was still entertaining. It still made us thinking, yeah, we'd go back again. We could have walked away from that saying that was fucking shit. I'll never do that again.
Right. But for some reason, like, plus, I think it's because we were like this close. Like,
Oh yeah, we were ringside
we were on the hard camera on their fucking
on hard camera side.
on hard camera side. That we were on their like Facebook stories or their socials, and I sent some of them to Ashley, like, you can see Xander, and then I sent them to Brandy. I sent one to you. I was like, dude, you can see us, like, you literally can. And then like we leave and they have like a hardcore match, and I was like, thank God we did, because Xander would have been like, break its face. Like,
Yeah, that bro. And they had wooden. They didn't even have the typical steel chair or metal chair.
no,
Them
the
had
wooden
the
ass
wooden
chair.
full fucking church wooden chairs.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what is happening?
Bro,
What
that one
is
dude came out with the kendo stick, tearing motherfuckers apart.
right? And the best part is when they chopped, you heard it.
Oh, there was some dudes that had a good chop.
Yeah, and they had the other dudes had one pink ass fucking chest.
Yeah, that was intriguing. Just to be that close, to be able to. I mean, we was when we went to that other local show out in Monroeville. That one other time, we
We had
was
decent seats.
that was pretty close too. But this was right in
Yeah,
our face.
smack dab right there. They were like fighting in front of us. Like, that
Yeah,
shit
like
was
that one dude.
wild.
He he was standing outside of the ring, and the other dude was trying to do like bounce off the ropes and dive through in between the two. And he had to like tell all those people that were like standing on the other side of me, like, move, 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 like, because he literally got put through the fucking chairs that those people were sitting on. Like,
Yes.
if,
Yes.
like, yeah, this
I
is
was
wow.
like, yo, they're literally 2 feet in front of us. Like, they're
Yeah,
letting it out. I was like, man, this shit's hard. I was like, I that's why I kept looking at Brandy. I was like, we are definitely doing this shit again. I'm down.
yeah,
I'm down for sure. But
yeah. It was intriguing.
oh damn. I seen the guest thing pop up and then it went away. So I'm like, poor Samantha is like trying.
She's struggling. She's a struggle bus.
I was like, it's okay, Sam. We love you. We understand you try. Shit. But yeah, we did that on Friday,
Yeah.
and then um oh my god, Saturday we went to that bowling event, and that was fun. We had a good time.
Oh, his
Um
for his friend's birthday or whatever.
yeah, like, we enjoyed it. It was fun. It was good to see all them, and of course, like, we started getting like the skinny and the load on. Like, Xander's not going to be by himself next year. Like, there's some kids coming back to start their super senior stuff, and it
Okay.
was nice. And then, like, Ashley and her daughter met us there, and like, it was just all in all good. I had a good time. Of course, Xander, like,
Damn, everybody's going down. Hello. Got the spinning wheel of death over there.
I'm here. I'm
What?
still back. The rain is trying to kill the show, but we're gonna keep it 100.
I have not had a single
I'll
problem.
do this shit by myself.
I was by
So
myself.
people come back or whatnot. I don't know, but we're gonna make it happen. And
Raider,
this
do you
shit
not
didn't
hear me?
happen the other day with Kim. That's because it was nice out and it was late
Hello?
night. Because
You
West
hear me?
Coast, East Coast kind of shit. But
Hello?
until Eric gets back or Sam drops back in, um, I want to give you all a minute to go ahead. I want you to like the videos on YouTube. I want you to subscribe to the Show Thoughts podcast. We drop a new episode every week. We are this close. We are this close. I believe we're now 8 episodes away from the 100th episode, and we are doing something grand for it. So be on the lookout for that while I bring Pete back.
Hey, I never left.
Dude, it did the spinneroonie for both of us, and then it was like, hey, your connection's bad. And then you spun, I spun, you left, I popped back up, and then you came back.
My phone, I never froze. I was sitting here waving, talking to the motherfuckers, like, and you froze, kind of like the Sam freeze, and then it did do the wheel for you, and then you disappeared and came back. And then you're talking, you're like, well, I guess I'm doing it by myself. And I'm like, no, I'm right here. And you're just talking away, and I'm like, hello?
No, I mean, I took care of it. I just told him to like, subscribe to the show. And
I know, I could hear you. I was
see,
there the whole time.
and that, the 100 episodes coming. So we're all working on that. I have an idea. I have one hell of an idea. I have a pretty good one. So I'll see how it goes. But I also thought about shooting in a way like next week from like Geneva because I'll be in Ohio. So for people, my Ohio people, I will be in Geneva on the lake, Ohio, Friday and Saturday. Obviously, I'm doing like a Father's Day tradition. So I'm going to be either on Father's Day weekend when I have Xander or the week before or week after. That's going to be my new thing is going away for the weekend. So if you see me in Geneva on the lake next week, come up to me, shout me out. I know people from around that area watch the show. So like if I see Miss Alex or Janice, yo, I'm in Geneva. Come say hi. It's a good time. I was gonna mention that to you too. I'll be up there Saturday, so if you're bored, if you want to drive 2 hours, I'll be at the beach.
I don't fucking know what we're doing.
It's Daddy's Day weekend, so I don't know
Don't
what
mean, that don't mean shit in my house. It's just another fucking day.
Yo, I just did this shit with my dad. So for fans of the show and fans that love my dad, yeah. So I called him. I said, "Hey, what do you want to do next weekend?" I don't know. What do you want to do? I was like, "Is this a trick question?" And I was like, "Well, no." I was like, "I'll be home probably Saturday night. I'm going to be up in Geneva for Father's Day weekend. It's Father's Day already." And I was like, "We're in for a ride." Like, I was like, "Yeah." I said, "So why don't we do something Sunday?" All right. What do you want to do? I feel like who's on first? Like, I said, well, what do you want to do? Oh, it's just another day to me. I'm like, this is what we're doing. I was like, all right, how about you have until next week? And on Friday, either when we check into the hotel or at some point when we're coming back on Saturday, I'll call you. You let me know what you want to do. Oh, I probably want to eat somewhere. Okay, that's fine, but where? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I need some kind of hey, like this is what I want to do. I suggested something to my mom. My mom jumped on it. That's why we went and we had breakfast, and then we spent the day with my mom. I don't know what with my dad because my dad literally eats everywhere. So I don't know what he's down for. And then he's like, "I'll probably be working on somebody's house," and I'm like, "Well, you ain't working on mine because I ain't gonna be here." But that would be my luck. Is Saturday night we come in and there's all kind of shit around my house. So I don't know. I thought about it like just shooting some kind of vacational spot or whatever. Excuse you. You all right? I got your back. But yeah. So that's what we did Saturday. It was fun. And then we came home and Xander just showed the fuck out. Like that's it. But going forward, like, so this is Xander's last week of school. Next Monday he starts his job, so that'll be fun. I'll definitely talk about that next week.
Mhm.
But he's just like busting some tables, cleaning up some stuff. But he's only doing it for Monday through Thursday, um, in the month of June, and then he's gonna go do summer school in July, and then he's free for August, so it's time to go back to school. But that's the Xander schedule as far as I know. But yeah, so that was my weekend. I was
Well,
like,
like I said, I was with you Friday. Grad party season, so we had grad party on Saturday.
yep,
Sunday, what did we do? Oh, we had dinner with her family. Their monthly family dinner at her pap's house.
they do the praying.
Um, yes and no.
All right,
They did, but it didn't go as normal. It was a little weird.
isn't it? It's just weird in general.
I think I got mean mugged because I sat there and didn't participate.
You didn't participate in the praying.
I mean, I took my hat off and put it on my heart like the national anthem, but
That's still crazy.
you know me, I don't do no praying. So yeah, we did that, which was kind of nice. Well, dude, they had a fucking nacho fountain. What do you know about a nacho fountain?
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, and everybody's like worried, like, okay, so you think of like a nacho cheese fountain, everybody's like, oh, then it needs to be like we need tacos or this or that, and I'm like, no. So I'm like,
So
it's
what
always
were you putting in that nacho cheese fountain? Let's just
so.
rewind it since
No, I'm
Marco
gonna
was
get to
there.
I'm gonna get to that. So everybody's always like, so it's always potluck, bring a dish, and I'm like, Donna had asked, she goes, well, what are we gonna take? And I said, I'm not making a dish, like I'm not preparing a meal. I
Yeah,
was like,
that'd be
we
silly.
need fucking shit for the fountain. We need shit that we can be dipping in this motherfucking cheese. So I did what I do. I got chicken nuggets, chicken fries, fucking tater tots. Dip
Right?
them in fucking cheese, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it, right in the. And then one of her sisters brought the little weenies, little cocktail weenies, but
Yeah,
wrapped
yeah,
in
yeah.
like a little pig in the blanket thing.
Yeah.
And dipping those motherfuckers in the cheese.
So there was nothing random or odd that you put in the cheese?
Um, there might have been a chicken wing dipped in there.
I mean, that's not entirely bad
There was nothing there that was an odd item
to put in the
that,
cheese.
that would have been like that does not go with cheese. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't a because again everybody was thinking more like Mexican theme, so it was all
Yeah.
like nachos and her one sister brought stuff to do like walking tacos, like the bags of Doritos, which I just fucking put my bag under the cheese, just let it drain in.
Bro, I mean that's what I would do. But then you'd have a bag of cheese and it's like, man, you ain't pooping for like a month.
There was a bag of cheese with meat, Doritos, and fucking tater tots.
Just meat and cheese. Just sounds like a Xander walking taco, especially with the
That
tater tots in it.
that was me. So that was yeah. So that was
But
Sunday.
speaking of trying something different, I
Yeah,
had dinner with Brandy's mom, her friend Andrea, and Brandy, and we were at Olive Garden. And me and Brandy never get a dessert, never.
yeah,
But like her mom was getting it, her friend Andrea was getting it to go take them home with them, and Brandy and I wanted like this chocolate lasagna, and it was pretty fire. It was good, but it had like a chocolate dripping sauce in it.
yeah.
Don't you know? My fucking ass goes and takes one of them Olive Garden breadsticks, throw a little dipply do in it, and I tried it. And I'm now telling you right now, don't knock that shit till you try it, because the sweetness and the salty with a little, yeah, you get a little buttery garlic, whatever. I don't know why, but it fucking worked. It was
It
good.
almost I say this just to maybe give an idea. I would assume that it's almost like a chocolate covered pretzel type of thing, where it's the salty and the sweet.
That's all it is. That's all it is. But you can get that little hint of like the garlicky, like the garlic
Yeah,
butter that's on it.
yeah.
But it's not overpowering. So I was like, they looked at me like I just committed murder. But it was delicious. I suggest people to try it. If you try it, let me know. Tag me in that shit. I want to know. I want to know people's thoughts.
That's just
That's
like
why
you don't know until you try. I mean, you don't know about the pudding on a hot dog
putting on
until
a hot dog, baby.
you don't know.
You don't know. And people are probably like, right? Putting on a hot dog. Yeah.
It happened.
Putting on a hot dog. That's the same category as why can't they put the fucking chicken nuggets on the goddamn sandwich and give it to us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
order a 10-piece, but I
But
can't.
but I can't get a fucking
But my
McChicken.
man can't order a chicken sandwich.
Mike Levy's still hot about it to this day. We see you, Mike. To this day. Like he's still hot about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
night.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, it was just it was like I said. It's just we're busy every weekend. Well, the kid graduates this week. That yeah, like this week coming next week,
Yeah.
whatever you call it, and then literally, I mean, the next day. So she graduates the next day. Grad party. Like it's that season, and then we'll just be rolling through that. And then, like you said, then it's Father's Day weekend, which again I assume we're not doing anything. I'll be cutting the grass or doing yard work or what, like doing shit around the house. Like
Well, if you feel
no,
spontaneous, you
no
know.
time to stop. I mean, I'll go to dinner with you. I'll go eat with you and pops.
I
I
was
love.
like, yeah, 2 hour drive, but I was like, Eric at a beach. I'd love to see it.
I mean, I if I'm driving 2 hours, no offense, I have a
You
place that I
got
pay.
Erie right there.
I have I pay a grand for the other side of Erie. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there, like just because I feel like I get my money's worth.
I mean, you got to get bang out of your buck, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, and then now the weekend after that, or well, yeah, a couple days after Father's Day, um, Jane is headed to New Orleans. So
We're gonna need some video from New Orleans.
I think she leaves the day of our wedding, mine and Donna's anniversary.
I know that's coming up here.
Yeah, 15
Yeah,
years.
yeah. That speaking of, and I know we're recording it, but like, you guys doing your own thing this year?
Well, like as far as celebrating it,
Yeah, because I know you've collectively have tried here and there to get people together. You've did it separately,
if you're free, like like
right?
no, we don't have plans because again, like we're so. It's not that we forgot or you know don't realize that our anniversary is coming, but it's just like everything's so focused on Jane right now. And like
Of
I said,
course.
and she leaves that day or that whatever, she'll be headed to the airport to go to New Orleans. So it's just like, yeah, I know it's our anniversary, but it's just like I haven't thought of like, oh, well, what are we gonna do? Because again, now we'll be kid free or whatever. But it's like,
Yeah.
and it's
No, I
just
get it.
it's a random ass Thursday, so it's like
Yeah.
I
So I
don't
was
know.
like, because I didn't know if
I'll
like,
keep you posted.
yeah, for sure. Let me know offline for sure because that was debating if I was going up to Somerville to go up countryside, or if I was staying in the city. So
Yeah,
yeah, definitely let me know.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah. So that's what I mean. It's just June, July, August. They're busy. I mean, we're booked up. Like I have I couldn't tell you when I have free time. Like to just be like, oh yeah, I have a day to not even so much not do anything, but like again, like if you were to ask, like, hey, do you guys want to do something? I'm like, well, I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
I depends.
like no, I get it. It is that time of year where it's like the weekends are super booked and they get super crazy. Like I was my
Hey, bro, Fourth
Saturday,
of July is on a Friday this year.
bro. I saw that. I saw
We
that.
gotta we gotta start. We gotta figure that one out.
We definitely got to figure that out. We got to get a
'Cause
hold of the landlord.
that's kind of like become tradition too. Like hanging out,
Yeah.
like Memorial Day, me, you, and Char and Britt and all the kids, like, and now Brandy. You know what I mean? Like, we have that tradition of Memorial Day, but I feel like Fourth of July has kind of become like a tradition in some ways too. Like,
Yeah.
Trying to get together. Like, what we've been out. There was 2 years in a row we were out. Jamie and Adams. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it all started with your family when we would go down to the strip, go down off of Smallman,
Yep. And now
and
you
go
really
watch the
can't because
fireworks.
everything's like blocked.
They built fucking shit everywhere.
I know. How dare they build shit?
But that's what I'm saying. So like, it was like that's when we started finding like alternative things to do. And then your mom, I guess, like didn't really want to drive in and deal with the city. Like,
Right.
for her coming all the way in, that's a bit much.
And then like one year we went to like her place, and then it was like,
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, I remember that.
yeah. And then like I watched them with you, and then like we went to Jamie and Adams. Like my thing is probably this year I'll probably, since it's a Friday, I'll see what Jamie and Adam are doing, because
Yeah,
because their place is big enough. We're gonna
yeah.
shoot off fireworks, so we'll have to see how that goes, and if see what is around them. Maybe go around them and see, just try something new.
Well, I
Because
haven't been out to their new place, so I don't know.
yeah, like, well, maybe we'll have to talk with the missus,
We
see what
got
she's up
we,
to.
we got planning. We got lots of planning.
I know, I know. And the next thing you know, it'll be August, and I'll be like, "Fucking Christ!"
Yeah, I. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
like
summer's like you blink and you miss it.
that was like my family's going on vacation this year. Um, my sister was planning it all for the most part, and I was like, listen, like, don't count on it. Like, I felt bad, you know what I mean? Like, it was like the first time, besides like, you know, everybody getting together, like, at somebody's like camp or whatever, like, or up in Erie, or whatever. Like, I'm talking like full blown vacation. And I was like, I can't, like, I'm booked like this. Like, I can't, like, I have no time. So it's like, I'm missing the family vacation
Yeah,
because it's just like, and like you said, and it's like, it, I was just talking to somebody at work about this. Like, um, so like, we try not to schedule too, like, we have our doctor's schedules pretty far in advance, but we try not to schedule too far. So we try to limit it to like, like 2 months away or whatever. And I went to say something to the one other girl I work with. Yeah, I got some kids that aren't due to come back till July, but I guess that's still far away. And she just looked at me and I was like, oh, fuck, we're in June. I guess July isn't that far away. Like,
yeah, right. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
damn. Like, I wasn't even thinking. Like, I felt like we were still in May. Like, I don't feel like May ever really ended, even though
no,
we did Memorial Day and everything. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I just don't feel like,
I feel like the weather did that too, because
oh,
like
yeah.
the weather here in the Berg was like, bro, it feels like March, April,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, bang! It just, now it's hot. Like,
Yeah. And it was weird. Like you said, like, I said, we went to the graduation party on Saturday. I was out at North Park, and it was like people wearing pants, jackets, coats. You know, Donna was wrapped in blankets because she freezes when, like, right now it's 80 out and she's probably cold. Like,
I'd imagine.
I mean, you know how it goes with her, but it's like, I mean, the grill wasn't used for cooking; it was grilled to start a fire, just so people can stand.
Y'all were
Like,
like homeless, just all around it. It's fun.
yeah, but it was funny. But I mean, it didn't ruin the day or anything. You know what I mean? Like, it was still, but it was just so odd that, like, yeah, like, we're past Memorial Day and it's fucking this cold. Like,
Yes,
that's so weird.
right. And now it just picked right up. Like, oh my god. I was, because I thought about that today, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to put my air conditioners in this like couple weeks.
Yeah,
Because
but here's the thing, but like in the next couple of days, like, yeah, it's supposed to, like, we hit these 80 high 80s, I guess, like this, like today and yesterday. But then it's supposed to go back down to like what they're calling seasonal, like high 60s, 70s. And I'm like, that to me, that's comfortable weather. Like, I'm good with
yeah,
that.
that's not bad. Yeah, for
Like, I
sure.
don't feel like I need the air on at that point. Like, I can just roll with a fan still. You know what I mean? Like, just a fan's blowing.
Right, and now that's how I have the house now is I have the windows open, so I have a constant circulation going through here. So at least I have that going on. But yeah, it's crazy how fast that June got here, and I was like, wow, holy shit.
Yeah. It came about really, like I said, weird. And that's why, like I was saying, like with our anniversary, it's not like I forgot about it or I didn't know. It's just like so weird that we're already, you know,
Yeah,
a full week. Like, when you guys are seeing this, watching it today, it's now Friday, which is a full week of June already gone by.
right, in a blink. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, all
Like
right,
you're just talking next weekend's Father's Day, and I'm like, fuck. I told the girls, I'm like, if you planned on ordering anything for me, you might want to do it now because you're gonna have like shipping, like you know what I mean?
right,
Like it's not like you have time now.
right. No, I get it. Believe me. But like you were saying about, you don't have the time. Like that's why I was like, no, now that I'm off on weekends, we're going. Like we're gonna go do
Yeah,
things. And then like in July, one of the like my plan, like because I know Xander does his extended school year, but like it's not make or break. Like you can take him out of school or he doesn't have
yeah,
to go on a Friday. So like in July, I would like to do something. And of course, in August, before he goes to school, I want to go do something. But
yeah,
like, what I want to do is like, yeah, I mean, like, we'll probably go to Waldemere because we went last year and we had a really good time. But like, no, I want to go away. Like, I want to
yeah,
go do something. So I would like to do something in July. And then my family's going to be down with Austin and them that's the plan, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it there. Like I don't have the
yeah,
funds, I don't have the travel, like I don't know where to stay. You know what I mean? But it's like I know it's the sheer point of getting there,
yeah,
but like I don't know. I'm still working this out with my funds, but
yeah. And that's the other thing too is then it's like, okay, you figure out how to get there and get down there, and then it's like you're like, well, fuck.
yeah,
Now I need money to do shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, in your family, it's not like they're gonna be running out to fancy restaurants or
no,
doing
no,
crazy shit. But I mean, just to go out and do something normal, like if you know what I mean, like somebody wants to go, I don't know, to like a zoo or something. You know what I mean? Like, because all the kids, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you're like, well, fuck. Now I got to pay for this. You know what I mean? Like that.
yeah,
Like having that spending money too is like a whole. And that's why I told my family, like, just don't count on us. And it's like I don't want to be the holdback. Like, you know what I mean? Like because I knew too, like with Jane, like we've already forked out like $1,000 in college. You know what I mean? Like just in like fees and down payments for this and that. And it's like,
sure,
I still got a grad party in July that I'm trying to put together. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like there was no way I had extra money because like my family's going down south too. That's where they're going. I don't know if it's north or south, but one of the Carolinas. And I'm like, I'd love to. Because then the other thing too, like you go down there and I'm like, fuck, I can meet up with Mark. You know what I mean? Like depending on where we're at, like,
yeah,
Mark, how far is this from you? Do you want to meet up or something? Like,
right,
but it's just like, I can't. And it's just like I said, we were just talking to her parents because her parents were home from Erie. And I was like, what's it like? How's things going up there? This and that. You know what I mean? Because again, we haven't been up. And her dad was like, well, your guys' house is still closed. Like nobody between Donna and her siblings, like none of us have been up there to even open our place up. Like it's still closed up from the
oh
winter.
wow,
So it's like, fuck. Like, because her brother's working out of town. Her sister had knee surgery. And it's just like,
yeah.
and then us with all of our shit. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's
Do you want
just
me to
been.
just do you want me to just swing by on my way home from Geneva?
I mean, if you
Go open it
want
up for you
to,
real quick. I mean,
I can tell you where the hideaway key is.
I could just be like, "Hey, I opened your house for you. All right, peace out."
Donna's Donna's parents know you. They'll be all right.
Yeah, they'll just be like, "You ain't staying." I'll be like, "It's Sunday. Like it's Saturday night. Like I gotta go home."
Yeah. No, yeah, it's just like you said, it's hard to believe. Like, if you want to call it, summer's already here, and
Yeah, but
so
my plan is like, uh, I don't know. Like I would love to go on a road trip. I want to go somewhere. I want to take I mean, yeah, going to Geneva is fun, and it's a great thing because like it's a me and Xander thing. Like we
Hmm.
started that. Like I went up there for like a Vine meetup a way back, and it was great. Like I loved it. I was like, man, this place is really fucking cool.
Yeah,
And then one year I was just like, I'm gonna take Xander, and we got in the car and we went, and I saw how much he loved it. So I'm
yeah,
doing. That's what I'm doing from now on.
yeah,
So that's like our thing, mine and his. So it'll be nice to include Brandy in it. I mean, she went last year, but like now it's like including her in what we do.
yeah,
So, but now I want to do something else. Like New Jersey is fucking calling me, bro. Like
yeah,
I really think I want to go. Like I don't know if I maybe want to do that in July. Just maybe leave on like a Thursday, come back on like a Sunday, some shit like that. You know, I don't know, but I'm not just doing one trip.
yeah, yeah. We have I don't know, like trips.
Yeah, right.
Trips are the last thing on my mind, but I feel like you though too. Like, yeah, it would be nice to do something, but it's just like because like
Yeah,
too like I feel like you said like with the weather and everything. Like I just like the other day it was one of the first nice days we had. I think it was maybe last Friday or no, because it rained. That's when we were at the show. I don't know when it was. I was coming home from work when we started to get into crack the cold weather. We were getting the nicer, warmer weather, and I just had the windows down, sunroof open, just cruising down Carson Street, music playing. You know what I mean? I'm just like, this is, I'm good. like
yeah,
I'm good. Like just cruising, and that's what I mean. Like you just want to take a drive like that and just try and enjoy it.
yeah. That's why I'm going. Like for me, like I do it all the time.
Yeah,
Like with my
but
job,
it's different. That's work.
it's
You're not.
different. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Like today, I went to West Virginia, and I was like, man, like it was dope because like I'm just cruising, doing my shit. But I was like, man, this is gonna be me next week, like driving to Geneva. Like that's gonna be my shit. Just
yeah,
with my little family doing my thing, and that's what I want. But like,
yeah.
but now I'm gonna have the itch where I'm like, yo, I can do 5 more hours. Like, like I could. I mean, I literally do this shit every day. So
That's like when you sent me that thing yesterday about our boy. I say our boy like we know him, but the country did. And you were like road trip, and I was like, where are we going? Like
yeah,
where we got? Because because the way it came through on Messenger or whatever, or on Insta, whatever you sent it on,
yeah.
your message came up first before the photo, like before the
Oh,
thing
okay.
loaded. So you just said road trip, and I'm like, wait, what?
Where the
Where are
fuck
we?
we
What?
going?
Yeah, I'm like, you pick because you normally don't hit me up with, hey, road trip. Normally, if I get hey road trip, it's normally from Mike, like he just did to me. I think the week before, and that was to go to West Virginia for the backyard brawl. So I'm like, is he on the same thinking path as fucking Mike? Like, is he talking about go? And then the photo finally loaded, and I was like, so obviously he's not coming here. Like,
No, he's not. And I was like, what the fuck? So I sent it to Brandy first, and Brandy was like, that Columbus, Ohio date. And
I saw that.
I was like, I do love me some Columbus, bro.
And then I saw the indie one, and I'm like, wow, we could go visit McAfee.
Yeah,
We could
good luck, bro.
go stop by the Thunderdome.
Just rolling the Thunderdome, just pounding on the door.
Yeah, I know Indy. I've been there. I know Indy. That's a good time too. Indy's a good time,
Right. So I was like, there are options,
and I've
but
done that trip. I've drove that trip. Like I said, I've been there. That's a good. What 8 hours, 9?
I'm
Like,
like, yeah,
oh, lost them again.
things are on there. There we are. We're back again. It's the rain telling us that they don't want us here. It's fine.
It did the same thing. Like you froze, and then it just like started going to the black spinny. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just leaving." Because last time you said mine froze too, but even though it didn't freeze on my end, like my screen, like
Yeah. When you said he's gone again, it did exactly what you said happened
yeah,
with yours with me. I was like, no, here.
yeah.
And
That's why I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just getting out and getting
I
back
was
in."
like, I'm over here. Like, fuck it, whatever. But I was like, we could end it on that fucking rain be fucking up everything. The rain just fucked up this podcast this week. Fucking the rain was shutting shit down. Plain and simple. So fuck it.
So
I was like,
while we were glitched there for a moment, I have to say this: my nephew's on a heater right now. So for using on he'll be 4. So little guy, but he has a mind of his own, like smart little kid. You know what I mean? And he, him and my mom must be out shopping, and she's backing up the car, and he goes, "Hey, don't hit a pole." And then, so like 2 weeks ago, my sister on her way home from work on Route 8 clobbered a fucking deer,
oh
like
wow.
almost total. Like her car's fucked up, and so my mom let her borrow her car for a couple of days until she could get situated with the rental and that.
Yeah.
So obviously, my nephew asked, like, "Why is Aunt Annie borrowing the car? Like, what's wrong?" And she was like, "Oh, Aunt Annie had an accident with the deer. Like not telling him the full deal, like just trying to real simple,
Yeah.
basic, like her car's broke, it needs fixed." He looks and he goes, "Santa's gonna be pissed." So my mom says, without thinking, anytime now. So this was like 2 weeks ago. Anytime he's running or they've seen my sister for some reason, he always says, "Watch out for the deer."
He just letting her know ahead of time, like, hey, you better be careful. Fucking
Like he's just like he's so smart. Like I mean, it's kids nowadays. I mean, you're around little ones too. Like
yeah.
just like like he's just like he doesn't forget shit. Like you tell him something, he's one of them kids. He will remember and hold you to it
Oh yeah.
forever. And it's just
He'll
like,
be older and be like, don't hit that deer.
yeah, he will. Like I just couldn't like I said, we glitched and my mom's message popped up like on our little family chat, and she was like, "I can't deal with this kid. He told me as I was backing up, don't hit the damn pole."
Right? Hey, he's just forewarning you. Like,
And
hey,
he's looking out. I mean, he's like, "We already got one family car broke. We can't have another."
yeah, he was like, bro, we just can't we stop. Y'all need to stop losing vehicles, okay? Aunt
Yeah,
Annie here fucking want to stand as deer. I ain't trying to have you fucking back up into a pole. All right?
yeah.
Do I gotta sit
Like
here and mediate everything?
he's a character and a half. My mom sent a picture this morning. She was like, "Yep." He said, I didn't get up and make breakfast fast enough. He comes strolling in with a damn Rice Krispies treat he found in his book bag from their like last day of school party. He's just
He was like,
eating a,
Mom, I'm out here, I'm starving.
he's just like eating a Rice Krispie treat. Like I'm good.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
you
like,
want breakfast now? No. I have
no, he
Rice
still
Krispies
did.
and marshmallow in my tummy.
My mom was like, I had to stop him after the third bowl of cereal. She was like, he just kept going.
Dude,
He's
that
like,
man can go.
and he's like, typical. I mean, his metabolism will catch up with him at some point, but he's a
Yeah.
beanpole, right? Like he eats all the time. Like he never goes hungry. I mean, our mom, like
Yeah,
mom,
right.
you know what I mean? Like my mom don't fuck around when it comes to cooking, but
No.
he just he's just I don't know. That's another thing. Like we keep trying to make plans with my mom to like give her a break for like a weekend and like go get him and have him come stay with us. But it was like I think we were supposed to. Donna ended up having another surgery, and he was sick. So like it didn't work out, and it's just like we just can't find
You can't find the time.
time to do it.
No.
I'm like, fuck. At some
Believe
point,
me. I get
maybe.
it. But fuck. So yeah, I may shoot something like next week, and then I might shoot something by myself or call out to people while I'm on vacation. Or I might just take video from vacation. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might see some stunners. You know what I mean? Some fucking wild ass shit.
Listen, it's been a good grip since I've been there, but like, because like you were saying, like when you first went up there for the first time, you're like, bro, I went to this place, Geneva on the Lake, and I was like, in Ohio? You're like, yeah, and I'm like, when I was younger, I don't know, probably middle school age, so preteenish,
Yeah.
like my parents, because like they got tired of going to Erie, you know, that was the thing. Like every summer, my parents would plan, pack
Yeah.
up the kids, we go to Erie for like a weekend, once or twice throughout the summer. That's what Pittsburghers do. And they're like, we got to find something else to do. And I don't know how they found Geneva, but so we had gone there a few times instead of Erie. And I'm like, that's why when you told me that, I was like, I mean, I assume it has changed since I've been there. Cause do they still have like that little mini boardwalk?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there used to be like like a mini amusement park on there. Almost, I wouldn't even call it an amusement park, but almost like a carnival, like a little fair. It had a
It,
Ferris, it had a Ferris wheel. It had like maybe a little teacup type of spinny thing. But then
it's
there
it's
was like
something else now.
there was like street fair games. You know what I mean? Like hit the milk bottles or hit those furry cat things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the squirt
Yeah.
gun games. You know, like there was just dumb stuff, and it was just a small little entertainment pier
They
boardwalk.
can they what they did is they took that and put it into like a building.
Uh,
So kind of like, oh my god, like I was compare it to like a Dave and Buster's, a Zone 28 here in Pittsburgh,
yeah,
or like the Wildwood place that Darian used to
yeah,
work at, like
mm,
that. They took that and it's at the end of the strip. So when you're
yeah,
like going around the corner at the one end, like at the end of where you're headed
yeah,
towards
yeah, yeah.
the
Like so, if
beach.
you're driving in to Geneva,
Yeah.
like that pier thing would technically be on your left. Like the
Yep.
ocean, like the lake is to your left.
Okay. Yeah.
And then when you said when you get far down the other end, there are like these little S bends, like you hit at the very
Yep.
end of the. So down there is where they put it.
No, it's more or less when you're coming in. So like when you're turning
Uh,
in and you see it on the left, it's right here on your right. I swear I'll take a video for you and show
okay.
you where it's at. Like I'll drive that strip for you just so you see it.
Yeah.
But like it's in there and they have like a little zip line thing for the kids and shit. It's wild.
Yeah, because
Like
then on the lake side of the road is a bunch of like beach house or lake houses.
yeah, lake houses and shit like that. On the right side is like your surf shops, sunglass huts, like your carnival, like the food places, shit like that.
Is there
Um,
still like this old school like biker bar? It's
yes.
closer to where like the pier was.
Yeah, there it's I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, and I really lost what it is.
It
But
has like it when I went up there, it had like two different entrances. Like there was like the bar side where like again all the bikers would go in, and then there was like the family friendly side, which was like the restaurant where you could go in and sit down and eat.
yep, that's the one we usually go to because there's like now like a stage behind that,
Yeah.
and that's where Kevin and his band played.
Oh, okay, okay. Because
Was
see, like we went up there the one weekend again. Like my parents, we went up there, and I remember it was like their like biker week,
their bike week? Yeah,
dude, and it was. They were like, okay, they asked a couple of the locals, like at some restaurants and stuff, like, does this happen this time every year? So just we know to avoid it, like,
yeah,
because
for
I mean,
sure.
it was interesting to be around, but like it was just it was a
It's a
lot,
lot.
especially like a family with kids and stuff, like because like it gets taken over. And then me and the guys, I don't know why you I don't know, like this, I mean, again, this was a long time ago. I told Mark and Mike and everybody about it, and they were like, yeah, we should go up there. So we did a guys weekend, like this was like college-ish. We went up there. Mark drove, we went up, and we Mike we got up there like at dinner time. We had dinner, just hung out at the little beach house that we rented, and then the next morning we got up and we were like, all right, we're gonna go find breakfast and go find like some type of store, like a grocery store, just because there's a full kitchen. We were gonna cook instead of
For sure.
eating out. So we were like, all right. Mike was like, all right. He was like still tired or whatever because I think he worked. Like we picked him up from work and went up. So he was like, I'll just hang out, just do whatever. So he calls us. I don't know what time of afternoon it was. He goes, "Where the fuck are you guys? Like I took a hell of a nap and woke up, and you guys are not back. Like where? It's okay." We're like, "Yep, we're stuck in a parade." We didn't know that the weekend we went up there was the Great Grape Jamboree.
Shut the fuck up.
And they shut down the one road like one of the main roads to travel in and out of Geneva, like
Yeah.
out of the strip, that boulevard or whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
And we got stuck. It was almost like waiting for a train to cross. Like we literally sat and watched this whole fucking parade just so that we could cross the intersection in the road to get back to the fucking house.
Oh my god.
We
I
we
pray to
we were
God that's not this week or next weekend.
Google it. Great Grape Jamboree. Like it reminded me of like some shit down south, like you know what I mean, like
like a syrup.
yeah, like just like they were just all about their grapes, and there was like, I mean, people was selling homemade jellies and jams and all this shit along those roadways, and I'm like, what? They were like, what did you bring us to? And I'm like, this was not like this when I came up here with my parents. Like,
It's this. I don't know, bro.
like I would have rather have ran into the fucking bikers
The
again than
bikers
this
and the
shit.
great jamboree.
It was a whole thing. Yeah, it was nuts. And then we
That's
finally made
fun.
it back to the house, and we were like, yeah, that was.
That's what
So
it was.
watch out for that shit. But yeah, it's a nice spot up there. Like it's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice getaway. Like we had a good time last year, and like this time we like have a hotel in Ashtabula, so we're only like I don't know 15, maybe 10 minutes away. So
Hey, you go up there and see our boy Keegan. He's from Jay's show. He said he's from
yeah, he's
Ashtabula.
from Ashtabula. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, what if I just run into that dude at Geneva on the lake? I'm like, hey,
He's just he's just performing. He might be performing at
like,
the bar. You don't know.
hey, that bar be having all kind of fucking acts in there. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to
Yeah.
get enough video for the show because I definitely want to record some of the trip. But
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah. But all right, well that'll call it an episode for us. We had a lot of distractions. The rain was fucking all crazy. It killed Sam because we were talking about Kim. Yeah, and then Eric and I kept glitching, but we weren't glitching, but we were glitching. I don't know. But hey,
It's Curse to Kim.
that's it. It's the curse of Kim. But
Curse with a K.
that's it. But of course, for Samantha and Big E and myself, we'll catch y'all on the flip side next week. Hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Later.
Later.